Yeah, yesterday I told you it was the last lesson about the sounds. We cover all these sounds like consonants, vowels, and diphthongs. Today we are going to return to your curriculum, which is some chapters left that are quite easy, but we have to cover all together. All right? Let me share the screen with you. I think we haven't done this exercise before. Am I right? This picture. Have we done this or no?
No, teacher.
No, we didn't. But we talked about the dummy subjects, how we are going to use it, whether if it's relating about something or whether if it's relating about time, isn't it? And we did also this exercise. We chose it and there, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
we did.
That's good. So now here in this very simple picture, we have some pictures. We have to match them with the words. It's about matching the pictures with the correct word. Here we have 12 words. The first one is frame, table, lamp, light switch, carpet, dog, painting, photo frame. Number 9 is rug, 10 is wardrobe, 11 is toys, 12 is sofa or coach. So let's get started. Which number is the frame? Because the first word is a frame. Which one is the frame here? Can you see the picture? Yes, I think the numbers is quite clear. All right, let's get started. Yes, Shakish.
Yes, teacher. Number 8 is a frame.
Number 8 is a frame.
Yes.
Okay. What about Akram? Do you agree with the Shaki? She said number 8 is the frame.
Yes, teacher. Number 8.
It's a frame. What happened? No, it's fine. Number 8. All right, the next one is table. Here we have the word table. Which one is the table? Let me choose Suzanne. Yes, Suzanne, tell us. Which one is
Good
the
morning,
table?
teacher.
Good morning.
Number 3 is table.
Number 3 is the table. This one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Good. All right, 3 here. Number 3, we have lamp. Which number is the lamp? Yes, Khanum.
Yes, Miss. Lamp. 7. Number 7.
Yeah, this one is the lamp. All
Yes.
right. After lamp, we have light switch. Light switch. Yes, Feiruz.
Number 12, it's light switch.
Number 12.
12.
This one? This one?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's correct. It's a light switch. Or you can say switch plug. You can say light switch, you can say switch plug. So it's this one is the number 12. Carpet, number 5. Yes, Shahin?
Yes, teacher, number 1.
Carpet is number 1, all right? That's correct. After carpet, we have dog. Dog is quite clear. Yes, Hamdia?
Number 2.
2. After dog, we have painting. Number 7 is painting. Which one is the painting? Yes, Shahin?
Number 9.
Number 9, this one. Yeah, this is a painting. Okay, after painting, we have photo frame. Photo frame. Yes, Rohalat?
This is number 6.
Number 6.
Oh.
This one.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, okay, good. After photo frame, we have rug. Rug. Which one is the rug? I think we chose number 1 for carpet, but we wrote 1. Don't you think we have to call number 5 is the carpet and number 1 is the rug? Isn't it?
Yes, Miss. Yes.
Yeah, we have to change because we said generally we use carpet to cover the whole area or the whole room. So carpet is this one, the blue one, but this orange one is the rug. So it's number 1. Am I right? Yes, Gardenia,
Yes,
tell
Miss.
us which word for number 10. It's a wardrobe. Which one is the correct picture or the correct number, Gardenia?
11 answer.
11? Okay. And not isn't it? All right. Toys. Which number is the toys? Yes, 100. We have toys, number 11. So which number in the photo is the toys? Number 4. Okay, good. After this one, the last one, we have sofa or coach. Yes, Binar.
Yes, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning, honey. Which one is, like, which number is the correct picture for sofa or coach, the last word? What is a sofa or what is a coach?
10.
Number? You said, can you say it again, Vernon? Yes, Bernard. Oh, sorry. What did you say? Which number is the correct one?
10.
10. Okay, thank you, because I haven't heard before. Yes, this one is the sofa or the coach, all right? We call it sofa. Or so people, they call it coach, both are correct. So it's number 10. All right. Let me save this one. Now let's move to the next part, which is we have a listening section. Okay. The listen about practice for lesson 3 about listening section is about better learning, right? You will listen to, let me make it a little bit bigger for you. You will listen to 4 people. We have 4 people talking about what they do to help learn English in a better way. Are the following statements about the English students true or false? So we are going to listen to these 4 people. They are discussing about how to help to learn English in a better way. Okay, and then we're gonna choose whether this statement is true or false that related to this one. So let me open this audio for you. Takes maybe 1 second, 2 seconds. Download it, okay. I think it's World of Movie. I did it.
Welcome to Film World Cinemas. Make a booking, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3.
It's not this one. It's for better learning. Yes, this one.
What I find most difficult is listening. I have an old video recorder and I use it to record films and other TV programs. Then I watch it later, but I don't watch the film. No, I watch all the adverts that I recorded. Adverts are very good for learning English, I think. They're only short, maybe 30 seconds or a minute, so it's not too long, and they are repeated again and again, so you learn English quickly. The English in adverts is usually simple. They have a simple message.
Did you get the idea about question number 1? It's about speaker number 1. Four speakers are talking right now. And then we're going to answer these questions through these 4 people. But the first question is about speaker 1 finds the movies boring. Is that true or false? Would you like to listen to that part again?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Don't watch the film. No, I watch all. What I find most difficult is listening. I have an old video recorder and I use it to record films and other TV programs. Then I watch it later, but I don't watch the film. No, I watch all the adverts that I recorded. Adverts are very good for learning English, I think. They're only short, maybe 30 seconds or a minute, so it's not too long, and they are repeated again and again, so you learn English quickly. The English in adverts is usually simple. They have a simple message.
All right. So does she mention anything about movie which is boring or no? If you heard this, like that speaker number 1, she said, watching the adverts that I'm recording them, it is easier for me to understand, right?
Yes, Miss.
But she didn't say anything about the movie is boring.
No, she didn't say.
She said only, I just would like to watch the advert that I've recorded before, because the English in adverts is quite simple. Do you know what does the word adverts mean?
يعني ركلام إعلان.
ركلام إعلان بالضبط. أنا مو أو English words يعني كبكاريت يا أساتذة وكنا فيلم كاهي والله مصطلحات بسيطة أنا شتي روجانة بس حدث يعني هالكشته يا ركلام يشتكى. So in that case the English will be a little bit simple. Like we can say it's simpler than that words or that English that can be used in the movies. So we have to choose the false one here, right? Because she doesn't mention anything about
Boring.
boring. Number 2, speaker 1 likes adverbs because they are short. Is that true?
True.
Yes.
Yes.
Because she said they are short and simple. Am I right?
Yes.
True. Yes, Miss.
3. Now listen to speaker 2.
I love Harry Potter books. They are very interesting. In fact, I bought all of those books in English. They were very difficult for me, so I translated them into my language. It was a lot of work and my friends said I was crazy, but I enjoyed it. At the end of this, I had a huge vocabulary book full of new words and I look at those new words every day. I remember them and I try to use them when I'm speaking or writing in English.
Did you get the idea or you would like to replay it again?
Miss, I want again.
Okay, repeat it.
Why not?
Please.
Remember them and I try to use them. I had a huge translated them in I love Harry Potter books. They are very interesting. In fact, I bought all of those books in English. They were very difficult for me, so I translated them into my language. It was a lot of work and my friends said I was crazy, but I enjoyed it. At the end of this, I had a huge vocabulary book full of new words and I look at those new words every day. I remember them and I try to use them when I'm speaking or writing in English.
Good. I think now you got the idea. Question 3 is about speaker 2. Speaker 2, she said, like the question is about speaker 2 bought the books in her language and translated them into English. Is that true or false? And
False.
then it's false, isn't it?
False, Miss.
Yes, false.
Because as you heard, she said, I would like to buy books in my language. No, I would like to buy English books and then I would translate it into my language. But this question is like opposite. Like they
Yes,
wrote, speaker two bought the books in her language and translated them into English. No, she said, I would like to buy books in English and I will translate it into my language. But nobody know what is her language. Maybe Germany, maybe Turkish, any language. So this one is the it's false. Number 4. Speaker 2 tries to write letter using her new words from the books. Is that true or false? What do you think about this one? Yes, Rasha.
True.
True?
Yes.
Because as much as you heard, she said, I'm always learning new words from the books and I would like to use them while I'm writing letters to someone. Isn't it? So as much she learned the new words, she's going to use them in writing. So it's true. Number 5. Speaker 3, let me open speaker 3 for you.
I use a very traditional method to help me improve my English. I use a very traditional method to help me improve my English. I write letters. Yes, real letters, with stamps. My friends say that I'm living 20 years ago and that it's boring, but I like it. I have pen pals in the USA, Canada, and Australia. Every week, I get a letter from one of them, and I write a reply immediately the same day. If I write an email, my computer corrects my spelling and my grammar. It's like cheating, but with a real letter, you must think more, and it's special to write and read a real letter. It's something that takes time and a lot of consideration. I love my letters, and I love my pen pals. It's a very successful method for me.
Have you got any answers for question 5 and 6? About speaker 3. Would you like to listen to it again? Actually, again, can you mute yourself, please? I already did it, but your mic was open. Okay, so I'm going to replay that part again for you because I think you haven't got the idea.
And it's special. If I write every week, I get a letter from one of them, and I write a reply.
So this part was quite easy. Speaker 3 gets a new letter about once every month. Is it true or false?
False.
Because she said every week, isn't it? It's not month, it's every week she get a new letter. I mean, she gets a new letter, so this is a false. And then speaker 3 doesn't use email because it's too easy. Is that true? Or you're not sure? Okay, I will.
False.
Okay, false. But I will replay. Okay, I will replay that part for you in order to be sure about the answer.
Immediately the same day. If I write an email, my computer corrects my spelling and my grammar. It's like cheating, but with a real letter, you must think more, and it's special to write and read a real letter. It's something that takes time and a lot of consideration. I love my letters, and I love my pen pals. It's a very successful method for me.
So, what is the answer now?
False.
She doesn't use email because it's too easy.
No, it is false. Because her computer helped her
to correct her mistakes. Yeah. It is about, like the question is not about, it's not, let's say she doesn't use email. She said, when I'm writing email, my computer is going to correct the words for me.
Yes.
So it's easy for her to write emails. It's a false. Good. 7. Let's listen to speaker 4, the last one.
I love using Skype to learn English. I am a member of a forum called Skype English. You can find other friendly people to talk to. You can choose the country the other person comes from, if it's male or female, the age, other things like that. I have been talking to Japanese and South Korean girls in the last few weeks. I find their accent easy to understand, and they talk to me about their beautiful countries. You can also use a webcam if you want, but I don't do that. My house is always very untidy, and I don't want anybody to see that.
Did you get the idea? Speaker 4 said, like the question they wrote here is about Speaker 4 finds that South Korean girls friendly but hard to understand. Is that true or false?
False,
I think
Miss
false.
Nina. False.
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 Because as you heard, she said their accent is easy to understand, isn't it?
Yes. يعني سهلة الفهم.
بالضبط. Okay, so this is a false. Because here we have hard to understand, but actually it's easy to understand. So this is a false. 8 is Speaker 4 learns about other people's country using Skype. Is that true?
True, yes.
True, yes.
Yes.
Because she said, I am the members of the Skype group that I'm talking with many people in different countries that they are using Skype, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you have any idea about this Skype? It is like
Yes, yes. Like Zoom.
it's like Zoom. It's like
Almost
Zoom.
like Zoom. Yes.
You can download it in your phone, you can download it in your computer, and then there are some different usernames. People are all over the world using the Skype. There is a video call, there is a chatting, there is a kind of some kind of information about your biography. All right, I mean about your biography. I don't know if you have any idea about this one. Anyway, so this is a true. Finally, we've got something that's true. All right. I think that part was quite easy to choose the correct answer. Having true, false options is quite easy now for you. You know, you can answer all of these questions in this time. Am I right? Yeah, even I was in the university that I was using Skype, but actually it was only between some of my friends while we were in the university. It was new for us, but I just use it. And then you can find people all over the world, okay, in any other countries, and then you can have chat or maybe video call in order if you would like to speak with some foreign people to improve your English language. I think nowadays people really enjoy this application. It's quite easy for them to use it. But nowadays we have Snapchat, we have Instagram, we have WhatsApp, there is also Viber, there is Messenger. Before there was no kind of video call inside these kind of applications. Then they updated them. So now any application has video call and chat. So we have to live in a new world. You know, every day we have to use it. Even maybe after some years they will invent or they will bring another new application and nobody will going to use Snapchat and Instagram anymore. Isn't it? Like now we have TikTok, but before there wasn't that kind of application. There was only Instagram, and now they are connected to each other. So some people they interest to use only TikTok. Some of them they would like to use only Instagram. We have some people that they hate even Snapchat, but we have some other people they really enjoy it. Anyway, every year, every new invention. Now we have to move to this chapter, which is chapter 4. As I told you even before, I don't know if you remember, I said your curriculum is about only 5 chapters. So now we are going to start chapter 4, which is about what time is it? The title of this chapter is about what time is it? You all have idea about time. You all have idea about how we ask people about time, like what time is it, when you can school, when you can sleep, when you wake up, when you have exam, when the exam start, when the exam is finished, when is the deadline. So these are all questions that are related about time, isn't it? Here in this section, you're going to learning strategy, and then let's see what is like do we have in this chapter. Let me choose one participant to read that part for me. I think Akram is available. Are you free, Akram, to read that part for us? All right, so let me give a chance to Khanum, and then Shinyan. Yes, Khanum, go ahead.
Yes, miss. Learning strategies.
Strategies. Strategy.
Yes.
Just 1 minute, Khanum. Sorry, Akram, I just called you to read that part for me, but you haven't answered me. And then I chose Khanum. I'll give you a chance later on. It's okay. Thank you so much. Yes, go ahead, Khanum.
Learning strategies are the thoughts
No,
and
it's
actions.
thoughts.
Thoughts.
أفكار يعني.
Thoughts.
Thoughts
and actions. Thoughts and actions that help make learning easier or more effective. The learning strategy for this lesson is
evaluate.
قيمة يعني.
لا evaluate يعني
أنسى تقييم.
تقييم بالضبط. مالين هالسنجانتني ولا تقييم حتى أخش ما تقييم زور بكاري.
value قيمة. Yes. value قيمة.
evaluate يعني تقييم يشتغل. Okay.
Yes. When we evaluate our time.
evaluate.
Yes. Our time and our own language learning, we think of how well we are managing our time learning, remembering and practicing the language.
Thank you. Well done. Thank you so much. Yes, Shinyan.
We evaluate after doing many things. For example, in this lesson, Anna and Marsha talk about jogging. Jogging. Anna evaluates her plan to jog. I will try because it is good for you. Then Marsha evaluates her feeling after jogging. I always feel great after I jog. You can evaluate anytime you stop to think about your learning. That is, monitor the strategy in lesson 16. Ask yourself, am I listening often to English? Am I practicing English every day? How can I learn? More, evaluating helps learners to understand what is working well and make new plans for learning well.
For learning well.
To learning well. أو تشرحين more?
No, later. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you look at here about a learning strategy, I think now we are going to practice more and more, I mean, rather than before, right? Because whenever I upload something in the classroom, once you open the YouTube channel and then you will see some other videos. If you have time, if you are free at that time, if you really enjoy practicing or learning more English or updating your English, you will watch many other videos. So this is about evaluating your time in order to improve your English language, isn't it? Here in the first sentence they wrote, learning strategies are the thoughts and actions that help make learning easier or more effective. واتا همو أو استراتيجياني لأثناء فيربونا توبكاريني يعني استراتيجية كان كدرباري فيربونا شين شان بيركويكو إيشة كان يعني أكشنة كان واتا كردارك كيارمتي فيرخواز أياد ئاسانتر بێ بۆی و زۆر کاریگەری تیژ بێ بۆی واتە ئەو استراتیجی کە تۆ هەڵی ئەبژێری شتێک کە تۆ پێ متاحی کە تۆ فێری مەسەلەن لوغەی ئینگلیزی ببی یان چەند شێواز و چەند جۆر تەمرینە یان پراکتیسە حەز ئەکەی ڕۆژانە بەکاری بێنی هەتاوەکو ئینگلیزیەکەت بەرەبەرە باشتر ببێ لە لێڤڵێکە نەمێنیتەوە. Okay, so هەموو ئەو استراتیجیانە ئاسانکاریەک ئەبێ بۆ تۆ و کاریگەری زیاتر ئەبێ لەسەر تۆ واتە هەم easier ئەبێ هەم effective ئەبێ ئێمە بۆ effective بەڵێن کاریگەرتر واتە بالضبط واتە کاریگەری زیاتر ئەبێ لەسەر ئەوەی کە تۆ بەرەو پێشەوە بچیت. Okay, so who would like to translate that sentence for us in Arabic because we already did the Kurdish one. Yes, I have Akram. Yes, Akram, go ahead. Akram? Okay, Feiruz?
Yes, استراتيجيات التعليم are the thoughts are the
يعني هن أفكار are the thoughts
أفكار وأفعال تساعد حتى تجعل التعليم أسهل وأكثر حيوية.
وأكثر
effective
حيوية.
يعني حيوية.
بالضبط effective يعني حيوية، وإيزي يعني أسهل.
The learning أكمل.
طبعا the learning strategy for this lesson is
The learning
evaluate.
strategy for this lesson is evaluate. يعني استراتيجية التعليم في هذا الدرس هي تقييم في هذا الدرس أو تقييم هذا الدرس.
The learning strategy for this lesson is evaluate. بالضبط واتا الاستراتيجية أم درسي إما كبكاية ننشيا evaluate واتا تقييم يعني هل سنقعد نكي خمانة. Okay, when we evaluate our time and our own language learning, we think of how well we are managing.
عندما نقيم وقتنا و our own language learning ولغتنا we think of how will we are managing.
لا, this is a well. This is a well. This is a will. Okay.
Well.
How well we are managing our time learning.
كيف ندير أوقات التعليم والتذكر والتدريب على اللغة.
بالضبط. We evaluate after doing many things. يعني نحن
نقيم بعد فعل doing many things.
For example,
في هذا
أنا and Marsha talk about jogging.
jogging يعني لعبة هي يعني.
إيه طبعا هاي اللعبة وحتى الرياضة يعني فيك تقول
يعني مثل الركض أنسى الجري.
إيه بس يعني لا jogging يعني إما خوما ألين لا before starting is a kind of warm up. Even the players they have to do it. إحمى بالضبط.
Anna evaluates her plan to jog. يعني هي هون بمعنى أنه تناقش خطتها للركض أو للإحماء.
يعني هدول الاثنين أنا ومارشا هن بتحكي أنا مثلا هن راح تقيم نفسهم من قبل الجوجين وورا الجوجين. أوكي. أنا evaluate her plan to jog. يعني
تقيم نفسها تقيم خطتها للإحماء.
I will try because it's good for you.
سأحاول لأنه جيد لأجلك.
Then Marsha evaluates her feelings after jogging.
مارشا تقيم شعورها بعد الإحماء. بعد الإحماء.
I always feel great after I jog.
دائما تشعر بتحسن أو إنها أفضل بعد الإحماء.
You can evaluate anytime you stop thinking about your learning.
تستطيع أن تقيم أي وقت تستطيع أن تتوقف فيه. stop يعني تتوقف فيه. to think about your learning لتفكر حول تعليمك.
That is monitor the strategy in lesson 16.
هذه هي استراتيجية الدرس 16. monitor يعني أساس.
monitor يعني أساس ولا
ستجي مراقبة يعني.
حتى المراقبة بالضبط. Ask yourself.
اسأل نفسك am I listening often to English. أنا دائما أسمع إلى الإنجليزية. am I
practicing English every day.
هل أتدرب يوميا.
How can I learn English? How can I learn more?
كيف أستطيع أن أتعلم أكثر. Evaluating helps learners to understand. التقييم يساعد المتعلمين ليفهموا what is working ماذا يفعلون بشكل جيد and make new plans ويضعون خطط للتعليم الجيد.
Thank you so much, Fairuz. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought it's like what is that? Fairuz's mic was open. It's Zuleika. Oh my God.
لا مو من عندي صوت. أنا
إيه بالضبط. عفواً أنا فكرت إنه هاي المرتبة على الأولاد اللي حواليك بس طلعت إنه زليخة المايك مفتوح. زليخة فيك مثلا تسدي الموبايل لأنه الأولاد يفتحون المايك. alright let's get back.
أنا مشان ما يطلع صوت حوالي دايما بروح على غرفة تانية، بس كل ما أفتح المايك بيكون حدا فاتح المايك بيطلع صوت الأولاد.
بالضبط. Okay, thank you so much, Ferouzia. So as we said, learning strategies are the thought and action that help make learning easier and more effective. But one, همو أو استراتيجية نفرقونا تشين كان بيروكوي يعني كان فكري كي جواز يعني كان فكري كوكردارك كوال في خوازك هم بوي آسان تربيت أو بروسي وكاريجري زي تريش بلسري. The learning strategy for this lesson is evaluate. طبعا لدرزي أمر معنا. تركيز خينا سر لم شابترها تركيز سر أو كراوة أو استراتيجية لأثناء اللي رنا بكاري بيني evaluate به چون evaluate خود أكيد لسر همو أو بروسو طريقاني روجانا بكاري يعني لا فربوني أو اشتاك لسري أروي فربوني زمانة فربوني موضوع أكيد تازة فربوني هرشي كتير. Okay, when we evaluate our time and our own language learning, we think of how well we are managing our time learning, remembering and practicing the language. هر كاتك إما evaluate كاتي خمانكي. Okay, كاتي evaluate يعني تقييم كاتي خمانكي. لأن هالسن قاعدني بكاتكاني خمانكي يعني بو أو زماني كفيلي أبين. حسبه أكين يعني بير لو أكينه كتشنك إما أتواني control يعني يا مانجر أتواني بلين control يعني زبطي كاتي خو ممكن بو فيربون بو بيركوت نويش تكان من وشنك يج أتواني كتمرين كي لسر أوشتانا مثلا تو لحالة فيربون يسمعني إنجليزي أوكي روجانا تو بالتقريبا ساعات ونيو بدو ساعات درزت هي دواي ديسان درسي كمبيوتر هي لا أثناء روجاكتا أما وكو جماعتي بياني دواني وروانيش بهمان شولا يك وهتاوكو تقريبا شوار ونيو درزان هي بدواي كإنجليز عن كمبيوتر لدواي أوف وقت فراغاني كهتانا چنكي درتو كاتكي خوت التقييم أكيان مانجي أكي بويت اهتمام به هم بوي كزيادر فير ببي هموش تكاني أو روجاك خواندو دا هموي بير ببيتو يعني لبير النشتو هموي لبير بيت وچنكيش براكتس أكي لسر أو بشتب لرا تركيز خلاطة سلان بالدبري أم بس ترزي خمانا كين بو كمبيوتر شتي كتير عادة تلبا معنى هي حز أكاد دراسة خودر زي ريكوردي أو رجل كلاس روم بوست بكرة لبري حز أكاد جاري كتير براكتس كاتوسر أو شتاني كخونديتي أوكي تيجن بس متشي وقتها حتى وكتو رجعنا هول بيتو أكتيف بيتو ممارسة زياتر كيتو كاتكاني خوتر خان كي بو براكتس زياتر لسر أو زمانة طبعا نتيجة زور باشتري أبي وتوش كسي أبي كأتواني هالسنقاتني كي باش بخود بكي لكوتاية. Okay, we evaluate after doing many things. عادة هم كسكان أتواني evaluate وقتها هالسنقاتن كلا دوي كومالشت. هناك حز أكلا دوي سايكلون evaluate كي خويكا ها أشي online test كي مثلا. Okay, test كي خود أكي يعني ده أنا شبير أكي تولي أكي مثلا أفر سعر بيتو ومن شون جابهم. أكر أفر سعر هاتود. جوابك كامل يعني. So ده يعني شيء كي تقييم توزع خود أكيد. أشتكن بباشي بير ما هو تو يعني تيس ببراكتسي زيادة دوي أول. بون مناله لم درزياد وكسبان هي أنا ومارشا evaluate خوانا كن وكومنت يعني evaluate خوانا كن لسر جوجين وتمان جوجين وتا إما خمان running من هي وجوجينش من هي روكين هالولي بيلين خمان عادة. رياضي كي بيانان هي بهواشي راكبنا كي. Okay, so this is Zuleika again. Camera is open. Zuleika again. أكتر موبايل لكني بدأ اسمه واقعي. يا دارين هيجرون. Okay. أكوتم لم درسه أنا ومارشا لسر جوجين قصة كان جوجين بمعنى إحماية أما بعربي ذات الإحماء كان حتى خوش منوال نجرب مصاري أصيفة. يعني هالولا تقريبا هالولاش بيستوى وتا هر إحماكي خجر فبنك يا بيش يعني راكب منكي هواش باش أم دو أنا كمان بس إيجابين أنا أليم شون إيفالوتي خوي كردو I will try because it's good for you دايما هقول أم كجوجين زور كم يعني جوجين كم لبري زور باشا بوتو يعني زور باشا بوخم يعني بوتو دواي مارشا إيفالوتي خوي كالا سر حستي خوي بوجوجين الله على ماشا evaluates her feeling وتا شعوري خوي يعني حسي خوي evaluate تعبير ليك يعني تقييمي كان لسر jogging الله I always feel great after I jog دايما حسبة شون اللي بس راحت أكم يعني هو الله يعني حسبة خوشي زور أكم يعني زور مرتاحة لدواي jogging وتا لدواي أحمى كده. You can evaluate anytime you stop to think about your learning حركاتي كتير بتبتو بو أوي بوستي سبكرنا ولا سرفير كوني أو شاري كاتات وأنا إبارة يعني لجاتي أوي كبيري لبكتوت وأني تقييمي بوكي بو أوي أو كاتب زاني مشكلة كتشي يعني غلطة كتشي وبصير أو بعد دوام أو غلط أنا شاكيتو. This is a monitor the strategy in this lesson. أما strategy أساسي أم درس معنا كل lesson شان زي معنا. رسالة خدك ask yourself. قدم برسالة لخوت أنا كان رجعنا am I listening often to English حتى غادي كانت رجعنا جل أشتاق إنجليزي كان قريب وتعبت لهم فترة كدورتها رجعنا جلها والله كان قريب بإنجليش رجعنا لسر كلام يشتكى بإنجليش تولي متابعة أنكي هيج درسي كتير يا هيج فيديو كتير يا هيج معلومات تشيك أكيد لدواء أو درسي كي خلي مثلا أمر بس evaluate to learning strategy أكيد لدواء أم درجة شنكز مثلا بالتأكيد يعني عادة بوها مو درجة كاني بيش بريش بوش وتشيكي زياتريك جو وتبدو هذا شوني زياتريك جو لسه أو موضوع عني كرجعنا خنديت. Okay, so am I listening often to English? تا channel English تا إنجليزي كانك. Am I practicing English every day? To I am in بابا برسالة خطة بيشوكا. ممارسة إنجليزي كم رجعنا؟ تمرين كم practice ورا كم يعني ممارسة ورا كم ده إنجليزي بس. How can I learn more? وشون زيادة فير بدو. باقي سؤال كليرة. How can I learn more? وشون زيادة فير بدو. Evaluating helps learning to understand what is working well and make new plans for learning well. عادة تقييم كردن زور يارمتي في الخواز كم أوي باش تتبقى وباش كمشتر زور باش إيش أكال سر مستواي أو وأوي باش تنشيو بيرو يعني شبلانك بمستواي أو زور باش وأوي خوي برو بيشو. Okay. Is everything clear? Yes or no?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Miss.
So now let's move to that part. Here we have a topic which is about practice the time. This is the topic. We have speaking and pronunciation for this. يعني تركيز على سرتش على speaking and pronunciation كدنا وقتها هم كسكتنا هم تلفظ كدنا. Focus يعني تركيز. Okay. There are also two shortened forms for future verbs. Here we have future simple tense. We haven't talked about future simple, but if you remember, we talked about present progressive, isn't it? مضارع المستمر. نحن حكينا تبع هاي زمن المضارع بس نحن ما حكينا موضوع يعني زمن المستقبل بطريقتين يعني لأنه قلنا طريقتين لزمن المستقبل مثلا المستقبل القريب والمستقبل البعيد. أوكي؟ تمام. Just give me 1 minute if I have some slides I shared with you all. PowerPoint. But I think it's quite easy. Maybe you all have idea how we are going to speak in future form, isn't it? How we are going to use will, how we are going to use going to. I mean be going to. There's nothing here. No, we don't have. Anyway, I can open space right here in order to explain future tense for you directly. All right, so let's have a kind of simple discussion about future simple because I will prepare some slides about this one. Maybe I cannot find it right now, and then I will share it in your classroom. All right, but today we are going to talk about only future simple. I mean, right now, which is how we are going to form this tense. Like as you all have idea about future simple, generally once we are thinking about future, we are directly thinking about how we are going to use will or want or will not, let's say in short form. I mean in long form and in short form, which is a want, right? So once we are writing or once we are want to talk about something that it may be happen later on, and I mean in the future, we have to say will. I mean we have to use will, and directly after will the verb must be always base form. Do you know what is a base form? Do you remember this?
Yes,
and then
miss.
there is a complication. فعل مجرد بالضبط. Very sad. I will be a doctor. I will be a doctor. So maybe this will happen, maybe not. It means this is a kind of about your dream, that things may happen in the future or maybe not. So this sentence is future. How I know that it's future? Because there is a will. This is auxiliary that all we use in future simple or in future tense. Okay. If I would like to change the sentence into negative, it will be what? It will be, I want to be a doctor. Am I right? I want, or you can say, I will not be a doctor. Question form, you can use only will because there is auxiliary that you don't need any helping verb. So will you be, yeah, will you be a doctor? Am I right? Is that correct? No, yes,
Yes,
I
miss.
will, or no, I want. So once you ask someone, will you be a doctor?
Will you
I
go to-
will. I will visit my uncle in Christmas. Sorry. Can you see the screen, guys?
I can't see the screen.
Yes, we see.
You all?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because Ms. Huda said I cannot see the screen, but I think maybe it stops from your side. Okay.
Now,
What about now?
now you
Okay.
also now we can.
All right. Anyway, so look at this example. I will visit my uncle in Christmas. So at least how many months is left? It's about 2 months is left for Christmas, isn't it? Now we are in October, so after November will be Christmas, I mean in December. Anyway, I will visit my uncle in Christmas. Maybe your uncle or maybe my uncle or your uncle is living in another country. In Germany, in UK, in America, in Erbil, I don't know, in Baghdad, anywhere. I will visit my uncle in Christmas. Maybe that things happen, maybe not, because we have will. The spell of Christmas also is wrong. Yeah, Christmas, that's correct. Maybe that things happen, maybe not. And how I know that this sentence is future? Because I've got will in my sentence, isn't it? And if you look at visit, there is nothing on it. The verb should be base form, must be base form. I will be a doctor, that be is a base form also. Okay? Is it clear how you are using future simple?
Yes, Miss, clear.
It's very easy. It's only you can use will or maybe want for negative form, and the verb after will and want that directly should be base form and nothing more. Okay, we have another style for future simple. This tense is about something which is you are going or you are thinking to do it without having any plan. So once we are having a sentence that is formed by will or with will, it means there is no any plan for this, but you are thinking about to visit your uncle in Christmas, but you don't have any plan. But if I would like to change this sentence for the second style of future, I have to use be going to. You guys, do you have any idea about be going to? Future with, let me write be in a bracket, with be going to. I think you've heard this one before. Once we say be going to, it means this sentence is future, but we don't have will, we have be going to, and that be is going to be changed maybe for is or or are. Yeah. Once we say be, we are like relating to one of the verb to be, يعني فعل المساعد, okay, is are. Because I cannot use be in a sentence. I cannot say I be going to visit my uncle. Uncle, yeah, and Christmas. This sentence is wrong because I used be in a sentence. I have to change this be for the correct verb to be. With I can say I am It's very good. I'm going to visit my uncle in Christmas. Okay, this sentence still is, that's true, I have ing. It's a progressive, but it has future meaning. So this sentence is future simple, and also the sentence is future progressive, but it has future meaning. Also, you can say it's a future simple because we have be going to. What is the difference between having will in a sentence and having going to in a sentence? As I told you, whenever we have any sentence that's used will in it, it means this sentence related to something will happen in the future. It may happen in the future and you don't have any plan for this. You don't have any, let's say, good plan to visit your uncle. You don't have any plan to be a doctor in the future, but you are thinking you may be a doctor, you might not be a doctor, all right? This is a kind of dream. It may happen in the future, it may not happen. But this one, you have a really good plan to visit your uncle in Christmas. So you are sure that you are going to visit your uncle in Christmas. Did you understand me?
Yes, miss.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Having
Yes.
plan,
Yes, miss.
whenever you have a good plan, when you are really sure that you are going to do this one, try to use going to. I know you are talking about something in the future, but use going to if you have plan. If you don't have any plan, it's just like a dream, you can use will. I will be a doctor, I will visit my uncle, I will buy a phone, I will buy iPhone, I will buy a laptop, I will buy a new car, I will change my hair color. So you may change it, but you're not sure about this one, isn't it, ladies? But once you say, I'm going to change my hair color next week, so you have planned, you prepared everything for changing your hair color. Is that clear?
Yes, miss, clear.
Yes, miss.
That's good. Do you have any question? Is everything is clear, or you'd like to translate that tense also for you? Is there anyone that they would like to have translation for this tense?
I think it's clear for everyone.
Yeah, I think so. Like even for Handren, for Garnia. Who else?
Yes, miss. Very clear.
It's clear. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yes, Handren, do you have any question about how we are going to use will and be going to if we are talking about future tense? واضح تمام. جماعة الكسر سارين لسر تنسي داهاتو رابط بابل إيمالي داهاتو سادة وني future simple بالي.
هلا المثال اللي اعطيتنا هلا I will visit my uncle in
in Christmas. إيه يعني من Christmas إيه؟
النفي كمان راح يصير بس ما تحطي عليها مثلا بعد
هاي الجملة be going to ولا I will؟
إيه كمان راح تبع النفي راح تصير will not visit my uncle بتكمل.
يعني أنتِ تحبين نغير هدول الجملة للنيجاتيف مثلا will be going to للنيجاتيف ولا السؤال صح؟
إيه صح.
تمام يلا. أكيد يعني ما راح نسأل هاي النقطة مشان شلون نحن نغير be going to للنيجاتيف question حتى السؤال بالضبط. تمام. So this sentence is affirmative because there is no any not in my sentence. جملة كي جملة affirmative وات أريا شو كان not يعني أقرب ما نرستي كي be going to من جملة أو رست أو شواز رستي من هبة be going to كتابة كرهته في شيء كي نزيك يعني planet كيبو أو اشتبه تأكيد كي شون يكين بنيجاتيف وشون يجيكين بالسؤال. طبعا حركاتك بيشتريج لزماني مضارعي مستمرة عشان تمانعت ال present purpose about كاتك verb to be يعني auxiliary كان من هي السنتنس كان منا بيوز من بهيج help من verb نيم. Okay. هر خوانك بكاري هنا negative. You can say I'm not. You can say is not or isn't or are not or aren't. So I am going to visit my uncle in Christmas. It will be
I'm not going to visit my uncle.
Third, not going to visit my uncle in Christmas. What about the question one?
Miss Lina?
Yes, Handren, can you tell me the question form? السؤال مثلا عادة نحن راح نسأل حدا تانية مثلا أنت فيك تسألين are you going to visit your uncle in Christmas isn't it؟ يعني بهيك الطريقة. بس لأنه عندنا هاي الجملة يعني فيك تقولي am I، يعني اسألي عن حالك am I going to visit my uncle in Christmas؟ بس مشان تتأكدي إذا أنت يعني for sure you are going to visit your uncle or no. So فيك تقولي am I going to visit for her. So am I going
to visit my uncle in Christmas. ما مستوى تبع إذا ما كان I am مثلا كان he going مثلا to كان فينا نحط you going to are you.
إيه بالضبط مثلا فيك خلينا نغير هاي الجملة مثلا are you
I am.
لا أنت مثالي أنا شلون نحن نغير هاي الام اي للار. عندنا طريقتين، فيك تسألي حدا بهيجي طريقة بس هاي الملو سؤال حدا ثاني، نحن رح نسأل حالنا am I going to visit my uncle in Christmas. إذا أنت بدي مثلا تسألي أنا are you isn't it؟ مثلا are you going to visit your uncle not my uncle your uncle are you going to visit your uncle in Christmas? Okay, question mark. Yes, I am. No, I am not. This is a short answer. Even this one. Yes, I am, or no, I am not. So, am I going to visit my uncle in Christmas? This is an affirmative sentence, and it's a progressive form, but it has future meaning. You only can say, you always can say it's a future simple, but you are really sure that you have a really good plan to visit your uncle in Christmas because you said, I am going to. But once you said, I will visit my uncle in Christmas, you are not sure. Maybe something happened and then you cannot visit him. All right?
Yes, miss.
Good, that's good. So this was about, sorry, let's go back to the curriculum. This is about this part because you all have to have idea about what is a future verb or what is a future form verbs. So there are also two shortened forms for future verb. In casual conversation يعني لطريقة غير رسمية يعني لكاجوال طريقة اعتيادية باب قرينا بو أم سلايدة بو going to أكا أتواني بلي I am going to أتواني بلي I'm gonna كم I'm gonna زور بكاري لهن لقوراني كان لقال في المكان I'm gonna visit my uncle in Christmas I'm gonna go shopping I'm gonna buy an ice cream I'm gonna buy a new car. Okay, أما shortened for me going to واتا short for me going to أبيبا شي أبيبا gonna بلام gonna طريقية كي غير رسمية عادة casually أتواني بكاري بيني بلام بطريقة رسمية أبي إلا بلي going to لا غير رسمية علي I'm gonna عندها نفس المعنى. أوكي هلا واضح شنو الجونا؟ إذا أذن جونا من بس شلرة وتاكل تراوي نفس ال going to بس بطريقة غير رسمية يعني فيكي تستخدميها بطريقة غير رسمية مثلا I'm gonna close the meeting I'm gonna join the meeting I'm gonna ask a question to my teacher. Okay so casual conversation يعني لمحادثتي casual وتا طبيعية يعني غير رسمية. Most Americans will change going to gonna عادة لا American accent gonna زور مشهورة زور بكارية هنا. Okay they would like to shorten the word so they cannot say I'm going to visit my uncle they say I'm gonna visit my uncle this Christmas. Okay English speakers often change we will to will. This is a short form of will. It's like number 11 with apostrophe. Even I think I write it here for you. What is the short form of will? No. If I would like to change this will into short form يعني كركاوي will شيء عادة أبيبا apostrophe و double L الرقم والرقم يعمزو apostrophe okay و short form will not يجبن negative أبيبا want أما short form will not okay و short form will إيش لا أبيبا لا نابي I will مثلا لراك عليه we will short form كيشي أبيبا will أو نابي بلي تشكا short form كوا أقوله صوتك أقوله. Another shortened form is in this lesson is want to shorten to wanna. لجاتي I want أتواني بلي I wanna. I'm going to you can say I'm gonna buy a new car. I wanna buy a new car. Wanna short for me want to. Okay. مثلا if I have this sentence, I want to call my friend. I want to call my friend. You can say, I wanna call my friend. يعني هدول الجملة عندها نفس المعنى بس نحن غيرنا ال want to لل wanna. طبعا مثل ال gonna نحن نستخدم wanna بطريقة غير رسمية. هاي بتجي بمعنى نفس الشيء يعني I want to. يعني أنا بدي أسأل عن صديقي. مثلا بدي أتصل عن صديقي. Okay, I wanna call my friend or I want to call my friend. Same thing for gonna is going to or you can say gonna. فنحن قلنا إن إحنا نستخدم gonna بطريقة غير رسمية وحتى wanna بطريقة غير رسمية. طبعا بالأمريكا هاي الطريقات شو اسمها كلش مشهور. هنا أبدا ما راح نستخدم I want to buy an ice cream. I wanna buy an ice cream. I'm gonna visit you later on. Okay. هلا واضح شنو قصدي بال gonna and wanna؟
Yes, miss.
شوفي هاي المقطع خليه غير اللون. تمام. In academic language you are not allowed to use the casual words. يعني شيء in academic language
يعني الرسمية إنه اللغة الرسمية لما
يعني باللغة الرسمية نحن أبداً ما نقدر نستخدم casual words. يعني هدول المصطلحات مثلاً I'm gonna, I wanna. حتى short forms يعني حتى شو اسمه نحن قلنا short form شنو بالعربي؟ اذكرها واسمه عربي.
اختصار
باشا اختصار. حتى الأكاديميك رايتينيشا بودني short form بكار بهين. I will work خوي long form. She is, they are, we will, you are going to, okay? I want to, يعني she wants to. يعني بهيج شيء short form لأكاديميك رايتين وأكاديميك language بكارنا هين. اوكي لا orally وقت لك سكر المحادثة حتى لا رايتينيشا بهيج شيء بكارنا هين. اوكي باش grammar focus شيلره أو تركيزي كله chapter 4 هي تنسي future simple legal simple present. طبعا simple present إما حفتية كمي كورسك خلينا معنا history من بمراجعة وطبعا أو تنسي كباس لروتينيات كان جان ما نكال legal هم أوش الرأس يعني لجيانا هي. أوكي I am a teacher. I work to university at 9. I sleep at 10. I wake up at 8. I usually eat breakfast with my family. I usually do not or am not eating dinner with my family. These are the daily routines and habits and facts that are related to your life. These are the sentences that should be in present simple form. The future one, it was this one that we talked about by using will and going to. Whitman, simple present بازنا كنا نبغى نتكلم and present simple and simple present هردو كيا مشتا. future simple إيش من إست باسكت كتشون ببكر هناني will يعني going to تعبير لو شانا أكيد كلا داهات داهات يدورة يعني نسيك. وتمان will بداهات ودورة كبكاري تضمنياني تو هيج بلانك البوينية going to كاتب بكاري كتو بلانك باش بدانا خطيك باش تهيل ضمنيا لو شتا كلا نزكاتا رؤية يعني نزكاتا تو إشتا أكيد. Okay, English has two ways to show something is happening at the future time. See, دو طريقة معنى هي تعبير كتلنا زمن المستقبل لإنجلش. To form the simple future, use will and then the simple form of the verb. We said for future simple we need to use will and the verb after will should be base form or the simple form of the verb. You can use will to express a desire to do something. What can desire بمعنى حزين يعني خلياية. In Arabic, what did you say for desire? رغبة. باشا. Desire يعني رغبة. إما ألف حزو أرزو. بو همو أو حزو أرزواني كهتا لمستقبلها بيبكيت يعني بيكيت يعني بيكريت. إنت هرشتك تعبير له حزا كان يتوقع بالمستقبل أو لو هم حالة تانية كقصة أكي أبي ول بكاربي هني. شو كات أم هاد desire توي حزا كناخي توي أو اشتق لو أنا بدو لو أنا شنبي. شو كات؟ يعني plan بويني. The second form of the simple future is be going to. طريقي دوما كتعبير future أكاوت مانشية be going to. Okay, I'm be أقارب وشيوشي وتمان بوزو أمو بهيت شيرنالي I be going to. I am going to. She be going to a doctor. No, she is going to be a doctor. وعادة جدوى going to هر أبي verb شيبه base form به. When you already have a plan to do something. لرا ألين شي كاتك planet here. going to بكاربنا شو كدلني كأوبشتر ولا بري بلان بدانو أوكي نشط بو وال بكاربنا إذا تكسر سعريني لسر زماني future ببكار هناني be going to لقلبل عسانا واضحة مشتى
Yes, miss.
أوكي good yes
هلا نحن نستعمل الفيوتشر مع الجوينج تو لما يكون عندنا خطة أو بلان مثل ما قلتي.
بالضبط
لما أقول جملة منفية فمو من الأفضل إني أقولها باستعمال الويل لأنه هي أقل يعني جملة مو أكيدة مثل الجوينج تو ولا ما في فرق؟
اكو فرق بس بين الخطة مثلا اذا انت شي رغبة مشان تشتري شيء بالمستقبل مشان تغيري الشغل تبعك مشان تسافري برات البلد اوكي فيكي تستخدمي will بهاي اللغة لانه انت ما عندك خطة
لا
انت مو
قصدي
متأكد
مو هذا قصدي يعني لما نستعمل النفي
للنفي
مو من الأفضل نستعملها مع الويل مو أفضل إني أستعملها مع الويل كوني مو إنه شيء أكيد يعني ولا استعمل
لا مثلا اذا انت عندك جمله ويا الول فيك تغيريها للوانت يعني للنفي ويا الول الوانت بس اذا اكو شيء جمله مثلا نحن استخدمنا الجوينج تو فيك تغيري هاي الجوينج تو للنفي يعني مثلا اذا اني عندي هاي الجمله I'm going to visit my uncle in Christmas I cannot say يعني هاي الغلط اذا بدي اني غير هاي الجمله لل شو اسمه للنفي أنا ما أقدر أقول I want to visit my uncle in the future أوكي لأنه يمكن أنت راح تسافري مشان تشوف uncle تبعك أوكي بس لما أنت قلتي I am not going to visit my uncle يعني أنت متأكد ما راح تروحي مشان تشوفي uncle بالكريسماس أوكي هلا واضح شنو الفرق؟
Yes
يعني اگر going to لجملة كتاهبو فيروس بسالك معقولي كده الله اگر استيكم هبه مثلا going to تيابك هاتبي الله I am going to visit my going to sorry اگر مرست affirmative كي ومزاينا مسيو كرستيك نسرا I'm going to الله اگر بيكين بنا في اتواني بلين I want خوي استكل going to دروس بالبيان كسكيتو وكيكيتو بنا في الله I want لبريتو الدنيا أبيتو لوكاتك سرداني مثلا أو كسرناكي أو شناكي لدا هاتوا نخير نابت كاتك رستيك هي going to تيابك هاتوا واتاتو بلانك هيك بتأكيدي سرداني ما متأكد كريسمسا كأيكي بنيجاتيف جواتا دي سانو دنياي زور بتأكيدي دنياي كسرداني ناكل كريسمسا كاتكي ترسرداني أكيواتا وقت لو حالتها كرستكتو going to تياك ألا بيك بنيجاتيف يعني كخد قصة أكيلة سري بكاري يعني بيويسناك going to كبكيبا want اوكي تشكدو مصطلحي جوازا لو حالتها خوي اتواني بلي بلا بوكو معناه اوكي اقوري شكاي موت بانكات اقول بكاري هني affirmative يعني بنيجاتيف وتدلنياني لو اشتتنها تعبيرك لحزكي خومان لو انا ببي لو انا شنبي لو حالتها فرقك لمعناه تسبي اما الين going to كاتب بكاري خطير معناه بوش يعني دلنياني او شر يعني كتوي ايكي تو باونت يا واتاتوليا زور دنيا ابيت چون لي زور دنيا نبي تو باوني اگوري لو انا بيبي لو انا شنبي تيغن بس نش اتاكاتي كرستي going to تيا بكار هاتو كيكي بنا في بيويس نا قبل want هل وكو خوي بيكو say I am not going to don't say I want visit my uncle in Christmas because it may happen چون لو انا بيبي كولو want بكاريني لو انا اوشتي بيبي المهم دنياني يا ابي يا نابي وكو يعني نسيبو chance اوكي تيرس هلا واضح؟
yes miss واضح
yes miss okay let me see that part as well here we have here is we have a kind of this conversation which is about between Anna and Marsha. Anna tries to plan to see a movie with a friend but they are both very busy. Will they find the time to get together? What will they do? Anna trying to go to a cinema to see a movie with her friends.
شاشة مو طالعة
Yeah. Yes.
شافت الصورة القديمة لساتها
شاشة كاوستا. وبتشي فير بوزو شاشة كاوستا جربنا مشكلة منه. Okay. Anyway, no problem. Because we don't have time now to discuss about this conversation, tomorrow we will finish this one and directly we're gonna move to have the new words that are related to this conversation, okay? And also I will prepare some slides about future simple with will and going to, and I will share it in your classroom today, all right? So if you do not have any question, I will close the meeting. Thanks for joining, and I wish you have a great day. See you tomorrow at the same time.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Miss.
Miss.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you, and bye-bye.